latte. Zum-ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-da-dum. Oh, here we go. Hello, travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey there, welcome to you. My name is JGardo1, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to be able to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience here on the YouTube channel. We are diving back into the world of Galabor, my friends, where we have a lot of work to do, including some that I meant to get done earlier today that I just got so sidetracked by what I was trying to do, I didn't think to just go ahead and do it. So, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hello, Shadow Clips. Thank you for posting the rules, my dude. I will pin them just as soon as my equipment tells me I can do so. Hey, Enya! Hey, that's alright. Lurking is fine. Lurking is fine. As you probably know, I'm all good with that. Ah, not sticking around, huh, Shadow? That's okay. I understand. You got stuff you need to go do, huh? Well, here's hoping we see you again sometime. Until then, thanks for dropping by. Alright, where did I put my spruce logs? I want to make a campfire for this fireplace. Because what I'm thinking is I want to make this fire be lower into the fireplace. With the idea being that we're going to put a cauldron here to imply that, oh, the chef is, or whoever is cooking in here, has the potential plan to make soup. Or a stew, for that matter. I like the idea of having something like that. Ellison, good to see ya, but I really wish you wouldn't explode my villagers. For crying out loud. I worked hard to get those guys that we've got. Oh. Gotta take a quick nap. You always gotta nap whenever the nighttime rolls in Minecraft. Sometimes it gets annoying. But if you don't, you got monsters hanging around and you don't need that. Nobody needs that. Also, for anybody wondering, yeah, we're still going to make it so that the kitchen is functional. We're going to move these furnaces here into the kitchen as soon as we get the layout of the kitchen figured out. But that's going to take a little bit more effort. But I am fully intent on making it happen. We'll also move these chests in there too. The ones for cooked food and uncooked food. And part of my plan for the fireplace in the kitchen is to make it so that there is a hopper under the campfire that you can use to pick out anything you put on the campfire to cook. Same with the one in the living room. So we'll probably put like a barrel here with a hopper aiming into it from under the campfire. And then that will be how this campfire can still be used to cook stuff. Alternatively, we might hide a smoker in here that you can reach in and out of to put stuff in to get cooked. But we'll see. We'll see. There's all kinds of ideas and thoughts running through my head on how to make a functional in Minecraft kitchen that actually looks good. I forgot to make sure it used the spruce logs. I'll go ahead and set up another campfire just so that we've got another one in case we need it. I doubt we will, but you never know. I mean, I know we will need them for the chimney, or chimneys. There may need to be multiple chimneys. One for this fire, one for the fire in the living room. And yes, I end up replacing the stone bricks, for anybody who's not seen yet, with regular brick. I felt like the regular brick was more fitting for a living room. But I'm half tempted to replace the ground bricks with stone brick. Depends on if that's just how you want to play. I say play however you want to play, Ellison. If it's a matter of you can share what it is you've acquired and you decide you want to do that, that's all up to you. If you decide you do, go ahead, I say. If you decide you don't want to, you don't have to. How you play a game is all up to you. Always is. Probably always will be. You know, I do sometimes wish that Minecraft had more furniture to use in the game. Anybody else ever wish that there was actual furniture in the game? I don't know, it's probably a weird thought, but sometimes I feel like it'd be nice to have real furnishings to put into the house that I'm building. Instead of just having to wing it and figure out how to make something look convincingly like what I'm trying to make, you know? Like, there's no real kitchen cabinets in Minecraft. Not in vanilla, anyway. In modded Java, there's definitely options for things like that. There's a ton of furniture mods, which tells you something about how many people like the idea of having furniture in the game. But here in Minecraft, we have to settle for using barrels for that kind of thing. For making or at least somewhat convincing cabinets. Want to make smooth quartz stairs. So I'm figuring we can use the smooth quartz to be a countertop. Because look at that. It's more or less seamless. Whereas with regular quartz, you got a seam at the edges. Yeah? It sounds cool. Set up a counter space over here. Gonna need a couple cauldrons to make sinks. Either that or stairs. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Where are my stair blocks? My stone brick stair blocks. It must be back in the kitchen in the chest in there. See, this is part of why we need the copper golem implemented in the base game soon. Because a dude like me, I'm going to very easily lose track of where I've put stuff. Yeah, that doesn't quite fit for that purpose, does it? It's too small. You have to lean way over the sink in order to be able to get your hands in the water. So, we'll have to use some iron to make cauldrons. Or, maybe we've got cauldrons already. It just occurred to me, we probably have a cauldron or two. Try 7. Okay, we'll take a couple of those. Should have grabbed some dispensers from the trial chamber. You know what? Here's the thought. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away for the moment. We'll go get some dispensers from the trial chamber, and that we can use to make a very common fridge design. I mean, in the layouts I've seen of the Bag End Hobbit Hole from the Lord of the Rings lore, it implies that there's a cold storage in the house. So I figure having an ice box probably isn't all that far-fetched. So let's head over to the double dungeon entrance, since that's also our way down to the trial chamber. We'll get a couple of dispensers and come back. We use those dispensers to form a fridge that you can actually click a button on the side. It'll open an iron door at the front, and in the process, spit out a couple of pieces of cooked food. The idea being that if you got guests coming over to your house in the game, they can walk over to the fridge, click the button, and grab a couple of little bits of food to eat. Gotta be a good host, right? Otherwise, I've got no idea how to make a functional, like, fridge type thing in Minecraft. And I kind of like the idea of that. My favorite mob in Minecraft, Ellison asks. I don't have any one specific favorite, but if I had to pick my top 3... Hey there, Ryan. Good to see you, pal. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? How are you doing? If I had to pick my top 3 mobs within Minecraft, I would have to say one of them is the Enderman, because it's such a cool kind of entity. The next would be the fox, because I just like foxes. Favorite animal. Nice. Another trial key. Gladly take that. Got a couple of Goonies that can't get up here. They fell and they can't climb. There we go. Trial done. Good. I get you, Ryan. Warm temps keeping you up at night. It's never fun. I ought to take some of these beds at some point. Probably use them to help us with the villager stuff we gotta work with. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. I feel like it's a question that warrants asking. Piece of chicken. Nice. You know, I wish that we could at least move these so that they could be put to use instead of just being there, being pointless. 'Cause that's pretty much what's going on with them right now. Right now, they're just sitting there being pointless. I do not approve of that. Now, there's gotta be some dispensers around here. Yeah? You did? Cool. That's cool, Ellison. So yeah, so far I've said Enderman and Fox, right? Oh, crud. That's right, there's more of these things up here. Let me see. Enderman, Fox. What else? What else do I... What's my third favorite? Oh, man. Well, you make sure you're being careful then, my dude. Ryan, you make sure you're careful. That storm's headed your way. You steer clear of wherever it's gonna hit. You got me? I'm not sure if covering these ones with torches works. Gotta consider these aren't regular spawners. These are trial spawners. For all we know, they obey a different set of rules. Oh yeah, I know where some dispensers are. They're in there. Aha! Hey, we picked up a diamond! Must have got it from one of the, one of those pots we broke. Potion, trial keys... I'm glad I came back in here. I wasn't expecting to get this kind of stuff, but I'm glad we came back and did get it. Uh-huh. Yep, he's up. He's awake. Oh, shoot. Ow. Got him. Okay, we've cleaned that one out. Ow! Okay, that's not good. That's not good. They're hanging out. They are hanging out trying to kill me. Yeah, that'd be cool, Ellison. That'd be cool. Oh, that ain't good, Ryan. Yeah, you make sure you're being careful, my dude. Ow! Stop it! Stinking dudes. Knock it off, will ya? Well, we got a couple more trial keys, I guess. We'll go to this other spawner before it activates. Wow, more trial keys. Do you see how many dispensers there actually are around here? I did not realize there were this many. We're gonna grab a bunch. Don't worry, Ellison. I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying very hard to be careful. These rotten monsters are making it a little more difficult than I'd like to admit, though. Would be cool if we could move these things, though. These trial spawners. At least as far as I'm concerned it would be, because then... Think of the kinds of farms we could build with those. Could be insane. But in a good way. Yeah, just imagine that. Alright, I think 3 dispensers may be enough for right now. Actually, I take that back. I see one more we can go ahead and get. Let's go ahead and grab it. Ah! Potions of weakness. Get rid of that crud. Alright, let's make our way back out of here so we can go get back to working on the house. Didn't exactly come in here to loot. I came in here to get certain things and then move on. Have I been in here before? No, I haven't. Oh, crud. Oh, crud, how did you get over here? Oh, he fell and then climbed up the stairs. Shield up. Yeah, Allison, by all means. That'd be kind of cool. Uh-oh. I triggered another one. Well, come here, monsters. Do I see another dungeon over there? I think I did. I think I saw another dungeon over there. Huh. Hey, come on, knuckleheads. Over here. I'm just one little guy. Curious what kind that is. Oh, I think that spawner over there is actually for the breeze. Okay, yeah, there was supposed to be another dungeon here. Ha! The trial chamber cut off the dungeon. That's kind of funny. What? What hit me? Oh. Oh, crud, my shield. My shield is gone. Oh, crud, that's not good. Oh, I can't block. Without my shield, I'm gonna take a whole lot more damage. Ah, see? See? They got me. Oh, that's not good. They can do a lot more damage to me now. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. I've got some of their arrows. I can fire back with a bow. What is saving them from getting hit? Oh, easy, easy. I can still get out of here. It's just a matter of how am I going to kill these guys? That's where the question comes in. Whoo! Breezy boy wants me. He wants to attack me. Got him! Yeah, I don't like that this water flowed out all over the place. I'm going to try to block this off. Scaffolding can do it. See? Easy peasy. Now let's get rid of some of these bows. I don't need all these. Or the gold chestplate. The hopper, the dispensers, that's the stuff I came here to get. Let's get out of here. Before I find myself tempted to go another round with these things. I've got a house to go build. It snowed? In August? Jeez, Ryan. Weather out in your area is really weird. Only for 3 minutes. I still say it's weird. Snow in August. Just the idea of that is just weird to me, but then again, I don't think I've ever lived anywhere where I've had that kind of an experience. Snow in August? That is going to be reeling my brain for a while. Nope. I'm willing to share that much. Nope. Never been there. So admittedly, there's a lot of places that I've never been, so I may just have never been to anywhere that had that kind of weather. So it just strikes me a little strange. Okay, I am definitely going to have to get mending on this sword soon. We may have to invest a couple of diamonds in crafting a new sword. Or invest some emeralds and coal and such into getting a weaponsmith who will sell us a new diamond sword we can combine with this one. Oh, wow. Huh. See, I'm Mr. Oblivious and doesn't know this kind of stuff. I've been to a handful of places, but I've never been anywhere where it snows in that early in the year. But I guess that just shows I'm not as well traveled as some people. And I'm not as experienced with some locations as some others. I love this wheat field. I am so glad I've got this wheat field. Honestly, it makes me feel really good to go through that wheat field like that. Another thing I've got to get on my boots at some point is feather falling. I've got to get my boots to have feather falling at some point. There's just no buts about it on that one. See, we're back up to 2 diamonds. You know, I kind of wish the breeze rod got used for more than what little we do use it for. Anybody else ever feel like that? Anybody else feel like they wish that thing had more use than what it does? Or is that just me? I mean, I understand if it is just me. A couple of carrots I need to actually put in the thing, in the right chest. Baked potatoes should go in the cooked chest, as should the cooked chicken. I've been putting the sherds in this, not this chest, another chest. Where is that chest? This chest with the workstations. Barrels can go in there. Oh, we picked up a little iron. I didn't realize that. Nice. Bonus. Hello, Paynin! Good to see you, my man! Good to see you. So someone else thinks that the breeze rod ought to have more use. Glad to hear it. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. I was wondering if anybody else thought that way. Thought that it should have more uses. Because, I'm sorry, but the only thing right now that it's used for is the mace. And not everybody can get the mace that quick. So, if they manage to get breeze rods, those breeze rods are just sitting in their inventory being stinking useless. I get you, Paynin, I get you. Kinda had a feeling. I figured you were probably busy. But it is good to see you, my dude. For the record, it's good to see you. Yeah, we may end up setting up a weaponsmith. I didn't realize just how much coal we have. 19 blocks and then 1.5 stacks? Yikes. Yeah, we're going to be making a, we are definitely going to be making a toolsmith, or a weaponsmith, I mean, over at the village at some point. It's not a question of if, it's a matter of when we do it. Because I like the idea of it. Oh, snap. I was going to put that stuff away. Well, let's put those things in there. Let's make this fridge. And then I can put the cauldrons next to it once we have it in place. Figuring maybe right here? Yeah, I actually think right here is a perfect place for it. I think we need 3 cauldrons. So there's 2. Just 2? What do you mean you only opened 2? Well, I can't figure out just 2. Oh, I made myself think of a classic movie. Water. Gotta get water every now and then. If you don't hydrate with water, eventually you're gonna have a problem. Hello, Connor! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hey, thank you for subbing! Thank you for subbing, my dude! Appreciate it! Hope you enjoy the content. Uh-huh. That's what I'm playing. Good, good. You've done everything that needs to be done to make sure you'll be alerted when the next stream happens. Good on you. Good on you, mate. As I understand Australians sometimes say. If I am inaccurate in that, please forgive me. I am a simple soul who did not know. I do need to figure out a way to make it so that I've got an infinite water source in here. Tempted to hide it under the cauldrons. That didn't work out the way I thought it would. For now it'll be fine. Have you now? Have you now? Well, I wasn't sure. But if you have, it's good to have you back again, lad. Aye, it's good to have you back. I truly hope you continue to enjoy the content of the channel, lad. That I do. Sorry, sometimes I do the accents just because I find it fun. Sometimes it's fun. And you can count on me to be looking for fun. Fun, fun, fun. Always looking for fun. Cabinets. Counter. Counter. Doobly doobly doobly. Ah, I see, I see, I see. I see. I see, said the blind man to a deaf gentleman. Well, then how the blind man see and how the deaf man even hear what the blind man had to say? That's the joke. Dum da dum da da dum da 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 dum. Ba da 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 dum da 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 dum. Dum da dee dee da 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 dum da 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 dum. Now, how in the world am I gonna make this work? I needs a table. Think. Oh, darn it. I forgot that was going to happen. Didn't occur to me that breaking the block that's under the door would make it pop out. Why did I not think about that? Because I'm used to working with things that are full-on blocks, I guess. It's the most likely reason. Let's see here. Break those blocks. Pop this open. Dump the blocks and stuff in there that we don't need. Break out the oak. Do I want to do oak in the kitchen? Yes, I think I do. Now here's a question. What do pale trap doors look like? What do pale oak trapdoors look like? Do they look suitable for anything of interest? I see. Let me think here. What can I do for a table? I've got to have a table in the kitchen. Should I make it from jungle wood? Jungle. It's the Jungle Boy. No. But I do think I'm going to use jungle planks to make some, to make a table and chairs in the kitchen. I'll use something different in the actual dining room, because we're going to have an independent dining room at some point. That's just a given. Make a set of those. We'll pop that door back down once we're sure we've got the floor good enough to work with. And zero. Sorry for the weird sound effects. I had a weird mood strike me for a second there. Hop. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Well, that's good to know, Connor. Good to know. I feel like that's a little too close to the fireplace. And that's too close to the doorway. So, doop doop. I mean, it's gonna be a cozy place, but you don't want it to be uncomfortably tight anywhere, now do we? So I figure when you're doing a more casual and informal gathering, this is where you would want your guests to come and chill out and have their supper, have their dinner, their supper, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Kenzo! Kenzo! Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? How you doing? You doing alright? I hope you are. Been a little while since we've seen you. How are you, man? At least it feels like it's been a little while. Realized I need another cauldron. I also need a chain, and I haven't actually collected any of those yet. Not a great situation, to be quite blunt. Yeah! Grab 1 iron ingot. Actually, no, we need a couple of iron ingots. And this isn't all my iron, for the record. Hey, Cassie! Cassie's here, Cassie's here, we're getting more people here. Good to see you, my friends. Glad you guys could all make it to the stream. I didn't actually put the ingots in my inventory. Dummy! That was a dumb move. Why would you make such a dumb move? I haven't the faintest idea, nor the slightest clue. Well, that's good, Connor. That's good. Alright, we got a chain, we got the cauldron. The question is, do I want to have multiple chains hanging it up from the side? Huh. I was not expecting the smoke to be like that. From out here, that looks good. Up close, a little less so. But it fits. Oh, ouch. I'm sorry to hear that, Cassie. Oh, fascinating, Connor. Fascinating. Bottom, 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 bottom. So the idea would be this is where you can come to hang out and dine in the event that it's just a casual meal. But I'm thinking I need to shrink it because I'm realizing there's gonna be less room over here because we're gonna have stuff along this wall. I can totally understand what you're saying there, Connor. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Ah! Oh, trying to get adjusted. Sometimes sitting in one way, in one place for too long, my back starts to get stiff, and I gotta move around a little. But sometimes, trying to do that hurts. Not fun. Can tell you that. It is not fun when that happens. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've got to think what I need to do on this bit here. I think we need more dark oak. Yep, we're gonna need more dark oak. Dagnabbit. What do we got in here? Diddly stinking squat. How about over here? Also diddly squat. Compared to what I need. But I'll take this. I'll take these spruce logs. Thank you. Very, very much. Hello, Julissa. Interesting. Good to see ya. Interesting name. Interesting greeting. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, ow, 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 ow. My back, my back, my back. Ooh. I think I know what I'm going to use for the chairs and table in the dining room. Mangrove. I didn't even think about that. That would be a perfect thing to use. Mangrove. Yes. How excellent that would be. Besides, it would match our door. So it makes sense we save it for special stuff. Alright, let's see. Do we have any more dark oak? We got a little bit more dark oak, but not a lot. So I think it's time to break out to release the secret weapon! Threw that in there because I know there's a few people that may be watching the stream and may recognize that, quotation. Because it is indeed a quotation. Same people that would recognize where it comes from when I say, a wowie! And if you don't know where that comes from, I am sorry. You have missed out on a very good movie. It is an absolute gem, but I'm not going to name it right now. Why? Oh, wait, this doesn't have fortune. My bad. My bad. I forgot. I forgot my diamond hoe doesn't have fortune on it yet. So I just wasted those leaves by breaking them with this. Alright, Cassie. Hey, thank you for dropping in. Hope your cousin or whoever feels better. Sorry, I lost track of who you said was hurt, but I do sincerely hope they get better soon. And I hope things are going well for you outside of that. Or if they're not, then hey, I hope they get better. Nice, Elson. Glad to hear it. Hey, if you think it looks good, then it probably looks pretty good. If you're satisfied with it, that's good. Need one more. There it is. One more dark oak sapling. To replant will be chopped down. Holy moly, that's a lot of dark oak. Hopefully that'll last us a little while. It is sad to be reminded that I need to get a new diamond hoe and make it have fortune. I'd forgotten about that. Oh well. Whatever you say, Doc. Okay, Doc, whatever you say. Here's the spare. Oh, crud, I am quoting that and I need to not. Somebody else I know is going to drive that into the ground if I'm not careful. One day it would be nice to recreate what we're building here in Java Edition and really go to town with some modded decoration stuff. I feel like that would be cool. Very cool. In fact, I may have to work towards that on the side over the next few days. Roger that, Connor. Roger that. Bear in mind, I don't necessarily accept friend requests right off the bat, but we'll see. I might at some point. Please understand, I am a very, very busy bee. And don't always remember to do such things, you see. Trying to think. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. Interesting. Whoops. Those weren't supposed to go there. I got stuck on the table. Uh-oh. Spaghettios. There we go. Hey, thank you, Connor. You have an awesome rest of your day or night, my friend. Alright, I'm thinking I want to have a lantern be right here, my friends. Why, I do not know, I just think that would be a good spot. And now, you are thinking, what in the world is he actually doing? Well, I am making sure we have plenty of spots for lanterns to light this room up. We must ensure that this room can be lit up. If it cannot be lit up, then there is a significant problem. Because I'm not going to rely on torches for light in every room forever. No, sir. No way, no how, not doing that. I do think we're going to end up having to... Oh, wait a minute. No, we won't. I was about to say we're going to have to craft our lanterns. I just realized We don't have to craft our own lanterns. We've got a librarian in the village. And that librarian happens to sell lanterns. We just need to get them. At least I think he sells lanterns. Pretty sure he sells lanterns. If he doesn't, then I'm confused. Which would not be impossible by any measure. Oh, come on. The sun is setting, game. Let me sleep. Once again, work in the kitchen has slowed down because of one thing that I ended up getting hooked on. Oh well. Too bad, so sad, eh, Doc? Yeah. But I am definitely going to have to get a... You know what? Let's go grab a grindstone if we have one. Take it back to the village with us. Bring some coal. And we'll go ahead and get this situation with the sword figured out if we can. If we can't do it this go-around, we'll get it on the next round. So, drop all that in there. Boom. Go get some coal. Actually, I'm going to get the majority of our coal. Who am I kidding? I'm going to need a lot of it. And we'll bring over some iron, too, in case we can get a toolsmith. Or weaponsmith, sorry. And he happens to have a bit of an iron trade. Because most of the time, toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, and armorers end up offering trades of emeralds for our iron. So, good idea to bring some of that with us. And now, a grindstone. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the plan of Jguard01 to make his weapon even more superior. Early supreme, and supremely superior to any that which the zombies and the skeletons may bring to bear. And I just realized I'm also going to have to make sure that I craft a new shield. I just remembered. Our shield broke! I'm going to have to make a replacement. That's okay. If we've got enough emeralds and there's materials there, I'll make myself a book and get a mending book to take home with us to put on our newest shield. That way it won't break on us so long as we are killing mobs. As long as we're getting some XP, nothing with mending can actually break. Boing! Alright, I'm gonna put the grindstone right here. Sweet! Somebody's taking it. But whom? Whom shall take that as their workstation? And where doth they be? Ah, there he is. Sweet. Hey, you. Hey, wait a minute. Hey. Hey, mate. Hold on a minute. Got an offer for you. Oh, wow, that's not a bad iron sword trade. An even better iron axe trade. And there we go. Leveled him up. Let's go again. We're close. Oh, he's got a diamond axe trade, too. And he's locked up. Dagnabbit. I had a feeling something like that would happen. Well, we'll hang around until his trade opens up again, and then hopefully we'll be able to get him unlocked all the way to the final trade. Meantime, you, sir, have lanterns that I want. Hey, we leveled him up again. He's got glass for sale? Nice! Okay, this guy is an MVP. I actually know what he is. Is a 5. Fairly important villager entity. The nitwit.